Why you have no motivation after spiritual awakening. There comes a moment after the fire of awakening when everything goes quiet. No more chasing, no more noise, no more hunger for what once felt like purpose. And so we mistake the silence for failure. We ask, why do I feel nothing now? Why am I no longer driven? But this is not the death of your spirit. It is its rebirth. You've outgrown the lies, the empty motivations, the ego's thirst for validation, applause, and the illusion of success. You see, most people are motivated by wounds, by proving something, by running from their pain, or chasing what they think will end it. But when you awaken, you no longer believe those lies. And without the noise of the crowd, without the applause of the world, you feel nothing. It feels like a void. But it's not emptiness, it's clarity. As Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Now, you've begun to taste freedom. You've stopped fighting for what doesn't matter. And this is the paradox. Once the false goals dissolve, you must build something real, without applause, without urgency, without the rush of dopamine. This is where many fall, because now the only enemy left is you. This is when discipline must take the place of motivation. This is where inner order must replace outer chaos. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" When you awaken, you begin to ask this about everything. Your thoughts, your habits, even your goals. You may look unmotivated to the world because you've stopped performing for it. You are no longer chasing recognition, you are chasing alignment. And alignment requires stillness. You mistake peace for emptiness because you've been addicted to chaos. After the awakening, you stop craving what once enslaved you. And that silence, it unsettles you, because for so long your mind only felt alive in conflict, drama, ambition, proving, escaping. Now the storm has passed, but you've confused stillness for boredom. You say, "I feel nothing." But the truth is, you're finally feeling everything without reacting to it. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." And that's what's happening now. You're seeing how much time was wasted chasing shadows, and how foreign it feels to just be, without rushing, without escaping. But don't retreat back into the fire just because peace feels unfamiliar. This isn't a loss of motivation, it's the birth of sovereignty. You are no longer pulled by pleasure or fear. You are finally sitting at the table with your own mind, and you're learning how to rule it, not run from it. And when that mastery comes, you will act, not from impulse, but from virtue. That's not something 99% of people can understand. But we do, because we've walked through that same silence. And on the other side of it is power. You are no longer a slave to impulse, and that feels like death to the ego. Before the awakening, your identity was built on reaction. Every feeling pulled a string. Every thought became action. You mistook movement for meaning, but now you hesitate. You don't chase every pleasure. You don't respond to every insult. You don't even feel the urge to explain yourself anymore. To others, you've gone quiet. But internally, you've become dangerous, because the man who doesn't react terrifies those who manipulate through emotion. Zeno, the founder of our way, once said, "Man conquers the world by conquering himself." That's what you're doing now, and it's terrifying for your ego, because it no longer gets fed. No more validation, no more revenge, no more chasing temporary highs to escape deeper wounds. You've stepped into power, not the kind that dominates others, but the kind that doesn't need to. Now, every step you take is deliberate. Every word is chosen. Every silence is a sword. You're not less motivated. You're more directed. You've stopped living in the chaos of your thoughts and started walking in the clarity of your will. And that, my brother, is something only those who've truly awakened can endure. Because we no longer seek to feel powerful, we've become power itself. Stay awake, stay disciplined. And when doubt comes whispering, remember, the calm you feel now is the storm you've already survived. Subscribe if you're ready to master yourself and leave the old world behind.